Welcome to the Somers High School Boys Varsity Basketball, live on the Somers Sports broadcast. It's senior night for the Tuskers. Tonight, we have the Croton-Harmon Tigers against the Somers Tuskers. Stay tuned for senior night.
Say some nice words about your seniors. I want to just take a second, put my parent hat on a little bit, and thank you all for everything you've done. And boys, I know I don't have to tell you, AAU, Red League early Saturdays, wins, losses, these are the people that have been with you through it all. So I would like, before I hand the microphone over, just to say thank you to the siblings sitting in the corners of gyms, the parents sitting in the corner of gyms, early mornings, late nights. So I'd like to take a second to thank you all for being here. And now it's about you seniors, so I'm going to hand the mic over. Good luck tonight, and remember, once a Tusker, always a Tusker.
So before we get started introducing our senior class and their families, I just want to take a quick second to talk about this group who I've had the honor and privilege to see grow for the past 4 years. I think about a lot of last year with this group and how much adversity they went through and how tough it was for all of us. And to see a group of guys who showed up in the off season, showed up to 8 a.m. workouts, some of them even getting themselves in the gym at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. It's been a truly special ride with this group and to watch this group kind of grow. And everything we've accomplished this year so far, it's just credit to their leadership and commitment to this program. And it's a group that for years to come I'll talk about because of this group is kind of where we're at with this program. So it's been a special time with them, and without them, we wouldn't be here today. So I just want to give it up for the senior class. So today a little bit different. We have our underclassmen actually introducing our senior group this year. So starting us off tonight is junior Troy Ross.
Our first senior tonight is James Byrne. James is currently undecided on where he wants to attend school in the fall, but will look to major in business analytics. James is escorted tonight by his mom and his dad.
Our next senior is Harmon Rao. Harmon is attending Fordham University in the fall, majoring in business. He's escorted tonight by his mom, dad, and his sister. Our next senior is Julian Rosa. Julian is currently undecided, and he wants to attend school in the fall, but he doesn't know yet, which is amazing. You know, I love this dude, but sometimes his haircut gets me tight. It's alright though. It's alright though. Love you, Rosa. But he will be looking to major in biology, which is amazing. Amazing. Smart young man right here. Amazing. Julian is escorted tonight by his mom, dad, and his siblings.
Our next senior is Ben O'Brien. Ben will be attending Villanova University in the fall with an intended major in business. Ben is escorted by his mom, dad, and sister.
School in the fall, but will look to major in finance. Nico was escorted tonight by his parents and siblings.
Leo is currently undecided on where he wants to attend school in the fall, but will look to major in secondary education. Leo is escorted tonight by his mom, dad, sister, and brother.
Our last senior of the night is Chris Decker. Chris is currently undecided on where he wants to attend school in the fall, but intends to major in business. Chris is escorted tonight by his mom, his dad, and baby brother.
At this time, we'd like to invite all parents and siblings and all seniors for a nice photo. Coaches, come on in.
Stay tuned for Croton-Harmon at Somers Tuskers. Tip-off
5 p.m. tip-off. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Thank you to the SEF for sponsoring. With over $2 million raised for Somers Central schools via grants and scholarships, the Somers Education Foundation has provided our schools with supplies since 1994. The SEF hosts community-wide events such as Trivia Night, Whiz Fit Challenges, and Cupcake Wars. They have also funded countless teacher and student grants, making our school districts a better place. To donate or for upcoming events, please visit scfny.org. Thank you to Mancini Realty for sponsoring. They are family owned and are located right here in Somers. Mancini Realty takes pride on their personal service and extensive local knowledge, and they will be your realtors for life. Visit ManciniRealEstate.com for more details. Thank you to C Clean Commercial Cleaning for sponsoring. The area's leading healthcare, educational, and commercial facilities trust C Clean to provide healthy, safe, and comfortable workspaces for over 40 years. Find out more at cleanishealthy.com. Thanks to TriStar Floor Care for sponsoring. Somers' best property specialists restore, protect, and maintain various materials such as wood, tile, and stone, as well as carpet and upholstery. Located in Westchester and Putnam County, TriStar will provide you with the very best of service to your liking. Visit TristarFloorCare.com for more details.
Thank you to GAD Air for sponsoring. They greatly specialize in heating and air conditioning solutions and have held a promise to deliver you great service since 1999. Visit gad-air.com or call today. Stay tuned for the game coming up soon.
Hello, I'm Jane Ferry,
I'm Brandon Nappy.
and we are co-presidents of the Somers Sports Broadcasting Club.
Did you know that there is an easy way to improve the picture quality of your television?
Set by default, some picture modes and added motion smoothing effects make it so that you don't see the true intended picture that we create.
This is because picture modes other than standard commonly increase the saturation and change colors.
This usually makes graphics and just the general video seem hard to look at and watch.
Another issue is motion smoothing.
Motion smoothing is the TV adding frames to make motion look realistic and somewhat smoother.
However, it usually has the opposite effect. It creates an unnatural feeling when watching your television and sometimes makes it blurry.
If you wish to enjoy this event with the intended video quality, please go into your TV settings, then turn picture mode to standard and all motion smoothing effects to off.
We recommend making a quick search online about how to do this with your specific television.
Thank you for listening.
And enjoy the event. Thank you to our sponsors once again. Welcome to Somers High School for Boys Varsity Basketball, live on the Somers Sports Broadcast. Tonight is senior night for your Tuskers, and they will face off against the Croton-Harmon Tigers. The Tuskers are coming into this game with a 6-6 record, and the Tigers are coming in at 4-7. We will be right back after the national anthem.
Somers Tuskers against the Croton Tigers. It is the objective of the Somers School District, Section 1, and the Athletic Council that we keep this game that we keep this game respectful. Please refrain from derogatory comments directed toward individual athletes, coaches, officials, and other spectators. Please locate your nearest emergency exit, and if you have any questions or problems, seek out our uniformed security personnel. Thank you. At this time, would everyone please rise and remove their covers for the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome to the broadcast table here at Somers High School. I'm Brendan Apney. With me is Jack Kinn, and we will be your commentators for tonight's game. Behind the scenes, we have Gavin Brady, Jaden Ferry, and Keziah Berry.
Looking at this matchup, the last time these teams took on each other was back in December, at the beginning of the season, where the Tuskers dominated the Tigers 73-41.
Croton-Harmon is having a bumpy season with a 4-6 record and a 36 win percentage. They currently have a streak of 3 losses.
Looking at Somers' season, they sit at 6-6. They have broken even so far. They have been struggling lately with 3 losses in their last 4 games. They currently sit at 5-2 in their conference, which they share with the Tigers. With this season coming to an end shortly, only a few games remaining, every point counts. Can the Tuskers pull it off and bring home the win, or will Croton-Harmon be getting back on this bus victorious?
You see the starting lineup here. For Somers, you have Nico Quinones, Leo Kaimig, Julian Rosa, Chris Decker, and finally Ben O'Brien. All senior starting 5 for the Tuskers tonight as expected.
Get ready for the tip.
Somers ready for the tip as Croton-Harmon breaks their huddle. Teams coming to set up here, and as expected, Chris Decker will take the tip for Somers. For Croton-Harmon, taking the tip, that is going to be Julian Chin. We're set here, whistle blows, 8 minutes on the clock. Up, and Decker tips it back to Kaimig. Kaimig flips it to Quinones. Quinones to bring it up court. Throws the near side, passed off to Decker, bounce pass back to Quinones. Swings around to Rosa. Rosa back up top to Quinones. Quinones dribbles, passes off to Kaimig, who shoots for 3. 3 is good! Kaimig, first points of the game.
Flynn, inbounds to Dugan. Takes it down the court. Meets Rosa, passes it back to Flynn. Looking. Hits Sharkey near the corner, back to Flynn off the front of the rim. Rebound.
Rebound by O'Brien. Passed off to Decker, who's heavily guarded. Finds his way to Rosa for a missed three.
Flynn has it. Takes it. Over half court himself. Passes. Quick. Two. Fleming. Tipped by Rosa. Back.
And that's going to be ruled a backcourt. See the replay of Rosa. Yep, right there, backcourt. His foot touched. Kaimeg inbounds to Quinones on the Croton-Harmon side. Pass over to Rosa, swings around to O'Brien. O'Brien looks, pass back to Rosa, swings around to Quinones. Quinones shoots for three. Off the rim, rebound tipped by O'Brien to Kaimeg, trying to find a way out. Passes out to Rosa, passes back to Kaimeg. Swings back up top to Rosa, back down to Kaimeg, back up to Rosa, into Decker in the paint. Dribbles once, and he is called for a travel. Croton inbound.
Dugan inbounds to Flynn. Flynn meets Quinones at half court. Chin with a block, with a screen. Flynn pass out to Dugan, drives in, up for two, off. Decker with the rebound.
Decker rebounds, passes off to Rosa, down to Quinones, up to Kaimeg at the top. Hands it off to Quinones, down to Rosa. Finds his way into O'Brien, bodies his way, has a shot, rebound by Decker. Decker recovers once again, goes up for another layup attempt. And it will come down and be ruled out of bounds against Croton.
Again, Shark.
Kaimeg inbounds to Quinones. Quinones passes back to Kaimeg. Passes down to O'Brien in the near corner. Back to O'Brien. Back and forth. Finds it. Quinones dribbles once. Pass to Kaimeg. Kaimeg shoots for three. Off the rim. Rebound tipped in by Decker. That's going to be 2 points.
Fleming. Inbounds to Flynn. Quinones meets him at half court again. Makes a move, drives in, up for two, off. Rebound by Chin, out to Flynn. Drives back in.
Air ball. Rebound by Decker. Decker drives all the way. Misses the layup, but he is fouled on the shot. He will head to the line. It's 5-0 Tuskers with 5:05 left in the first. Decker's first shot around the rim and bounces out.
Flynn, the one to take it over, the only to take it over so far. Out to Fleming, pass to Dugan. Near the three-point line, back to Flynn. Moves it over to Fleming, back to Dugan. Up for two, off, rebound by Decker.
Barely keeps it and passes up to O'Brien, passes up to Rosa. Gets the ball up the court quick. Back to O'Brien. Swings around to Kaimeg, who thinks about shooting, but passes over to Rosa. Back to Quinones at the top. Swings down to Kaimeg, who makes not so great pass to Decker in the paint. He fights his way up for a layup that is off the rim.
Sharkey passes it to Flynn. To Fleming. Back to Flynn, drives in the paint, gets stolen.
Decker with the steal, driving up court. A pass behind O'Brien ends up in the hands of Rosa, who goes up for a layup of his own. 7-0 Tuskers, 4 minutes remaining in the first period. Timeout called by Croton-Harmon. see the replay there. Now, Jack, Croton-Harmon does not have a point yet. How long does this go on?
I think it goes on for as long as until they can successfully pass the ball around their side of the scoring court and effectively hit their layups, keep the ball in their possession, not letting it get stolen, and hitting their shots.
Yeah, and they're having trouble finding the openings they need to shoot the ball, and as soon as they start finding those openings, I think it's still a challenge for them, considering that they missed every shot that they have been able to get.
Flynn. Pass to Fleming. To number 3, Perez. To Sharkey, back to Perez. To Fleming. Drives in a bit. Drives back more. Out to Flynn. Drives in, up for 2. Off the front.
Rebound by Decker. He charges the up-court pass. Few defenders there. Pass off to Kaime. Kaime swings it up top to Quinones. Dribbles into the paint. Goes up for a layup. Up for 2.
Flynn. Again. Calls a play. Hits Perez. Passes to Fleming. To Sharkey. Back to Flynn. Near the logo. To Fleming. To Sharkey for 3. Off.
Off the
Rosa
rim.
with the rebound.
Rosa charges up court. Passes to Quinones. Pass up top to Rosa. Rosa back down to Quinones. Play calling from Quinones. Here as he tries to dribble pass. Passes to Rosa. Rosa finds Kaimeg in the corner. And we're going to have a foul, I believe, on O'Brien in the paint. That will be an inbound play. Correction, that foul was against Decker.
Sharkey inbounds to Flynn. With the screen up for the layup. There's a whistle, but it went in.
First points for Croton tonight. Rosa brings up court. Armand Rayo into the game now for the Tuskers. Passing around, finds O'Brien on the wing. Pass all the way across to Rayo. Rayo shoots for 3. He's found by O'Brien. He finds Decker to fight his way through. He gets the and one on the layup. He will head to the line. Decker will shoot. Won't leave 2 minutes remaining in the first period. He will miss the free throw off the back of the rim. Rebounds.
Sharkey with the rebound. Dugan. First one to take it across half court besides Flynn. Pass to Tuveski. Back to Dugan. To Tuveski. To Flynn. At the top for 3. Off. Rebound by Rosa.
Rosa all the way up the court on his own. Pass into Bryn in the paint. Pass back out to Rayo up top. Swings around to O'Brien. O'Brien shoots for 3. Off the rim. Rebounds. Bounces away, but Rosa will recover. Play call from James Lockgren. Rosa will start with it. Passes over to O'Brien. O'Brien shoots for 3 once again. Around the basket. And rebound by And that goes up for two. But Sharkey for the rebound. And we're going to have another timeout called by Croton-Harmon. 13-2 Tuskers. 1:01 left in the first period. Tigers will inbound under their basket, inbound to Duggan.
Dugan takes it. Passes to Vesky. Hand off to Perez. With the screen. Perez passes in. It blocked.
Lob all the way up to Decker on the other side of the court, and he will go up for two. 15-2 Tuskers, and clock is counting down on the first period.
Dugan takes it. And gets a push off.
That will be against Julian Rosa. And Tigers will have an inbound across from the Somers bench.
Neville inbounds to Dugan. To Tuveski. To Perez. Calls a play. Dugan contested, gets it.
Foul called here. I believe that's going to be another foul against Rosa. Yes, another foul against Rosa. I believe he hit the arm of whoever he was defending.
Dugan again. Makes Rosa lose track, hits the two.
Rayo to bring up 4 seconds remaining. O'Brien shoots off the rim, and that will bring us to the end of the first period of play. 15-4, Tuskers in the lead. We will be back in just a moment.
Watch the Soma Sports Broadcast, where we break down the world of sports,
Back, he throws. There's two defenders on the tight end.
interview guests,
Here with Coach Packard, who will be interviewing today.
predict upcoming sport games,
To win it 26-23, the Chargers win.
debate sports,
Who is the best NFL team of all time?
The Cowboys have won 5 Super Bowl titles.
The Patriots, one of the best teams.
discuss our opinions on the latest in the world of sports,
Alex Bowman. I think he could make it far. He's been impressive.
and much more.
I'm with
Nikki Duffy.
Dean Palzall.
I would definitely say DP, Dean Palzolo. He definitely had a great game.
Just a Hail Mary. Will he get it? Bounces off the Bears defenders. Touchdown. When I first joined last year, you wanted me long distance, but then you threw it.
And I think by now we've really proved that we are the most dominant team in Section 1.
It's going to be a pick. Picked off by Miguel Iglesias, and he's going back.
Watch our weekly talk show episodes of the Soma Sports Broadcast. You could find them on YouTube and
Perez. Passes to Leveski. To Neville. Back to Silveski. To Sharkey. Drives in.
Kaime inbounds to Quinones. Quinones across midcourt. Finds Martin up top. Martin swings around to Kaime. Into Bryn. Back out to Rayo. Rayo around to Quinones. Dribbles twice. Tries to work on his defender, work his way in, and he's going to be called for a travel just before getting into the paint.
Sharkey inbounds to Neville. Over to Perez. Perez puts it up. Gets the 2.
Quinones across midcourt. Passes to Kaime. Kaime taking multiple shots from that spot tonight. And steal.
Jacobson on the steal. Perez. First shot. Off. Perez to the line for a second. It is off again. Rebound by Kaimic.
Rayo into Bryn. Ball is bobbled, and Martin steals it back immediately after it being stolen by the Tigers. Dribbles to give his team time to set up. Dribbles in, pass up to Rayo. Rayo up for the layup, and that's good.
Neville inbounds to Perez. Sharkey with the screen. Perez loses it. Kaimic passes to Martin. Up for 2. Off. Rayo on the rebound. Up.
Rayo is fouled. What a break by Somers. But Rayo will head to the line. Foul against Toveski. Rayo will shoot 2. So replay here. You see, as he went up for the shot, his right arm was hit. He will shoot his second shot here. 18-6 Somers. Second shot is good.
Neville inbounds to Perez. Toveski looks, passes to Jacobson, puts it up, off, hit out of bounds by Somers. Neville in the corner to Perez. At the top, up for 3. Off, rebound by Toveski, but a foul will flip the court.
Foul by Toveski while he was going for the rebound, and Somers will have an inbound. You see the replay there of the foul. Quinones the dribble up court, passes to Kaimeg. Kaimeg waiting for his team, gets up, dribbles, finds Martin, swings around to Quinones in front of the Tigers bench. To Rayo in the wing. Down to Kaimeg in the corner, dribbles once, passes back out to Rayo. He's going to try to dribble in, passes out to Bryn. Bryn back to Rayo, finds Quinones at the top. Quinones shoots from the top for 3, off the rim, and rebound by Chin.
Perez drives it down from the 3 line, shoots it off. Kaimic rebound.
Passes up to Martin. Martin dribbles, passes out, short pass to Kaime, who shoots for 3 and swish. Making this a 22-6 game with 5 minutes left until half.
Sharkey running it down. Moves in, drives. Pass out to Neville, to Perez. Assesses what's happening to Neville. To Sharkey for 3. Off, rebound by Neville, up for 2.
Martin takes across court. Ball knocked loose, but he recovers. He'll dribble in past the 3 line and will shoot for 2. Good for Martin. 24-8 Somers. Timeout called now. Called by the Tigers.
Flynn to chin, up, rebounded by Blinn, blocked by Flynn. Flynn gets the ball back. At the 3, up for 3, off.
Kept in bounds by Rayo, just barely. Passes all the way up to Hauser, who can't handle the pass. Passes back up to Rayo, and a travel is called.
Flynn takes it over half court. Pass to Fleming. Dugan with the screen. Out to Flynn. To Fleming. Heavy defense, rolls out of it. Drives back in the paint, up for 2. Off, rebound by Decker. Rossi. Miss. Rosa up for 2. Fouled and 1. There on the replay, you see he just gets pushed during that shot.
One shot. Rebound will go to Hauser, and he will have the and 1. Hauser takes the rebound, goes up for the layup, and he gets fouled. So he will go to the line now with 1 shot. 28-8 Somers with 3:07 left in the half. Hauser makes his free throw.
Flynn has it near the logo. Pass to Dugan. 2. Back to Shin. To Dugan.
Almost knocked loose by Rosa.
Looks for something. Calls a play. That's Jacobson. Back to Dugan. Trying to find something. Being the life. To Flynn. Makes. And an air about
Shot clock expired after he went up for the shot. Yeah, Flynn was just lurking in front of the bench there, really not involved in the play until he needed to be. Somers really wasn't paying attention to him there, but Hauser will have it in the corner. He's going to lob it across to Rayo. Rayo dribbles into the paint, tries to fight away through, loses the ball. He'll go down for it, passes out to Decker. Decker going to work in, and he is fouled on his way into the paint. He will head to the line. You see his arm get hit there. Decker shoots. First one is off. Hauser and Rossi come out now, and Quinones and O'Brien come in. Decker's second shot off the rim, rebound by Quinones. Quinones passes down to O'Brien, passes all the way up to Rosa. Round to Rayo. Rayo shoots for three. Swish! Rayo for three. 32-8 game. 2 minutes until the half.
Flynn passes to Chin. Can't handle it. Rosa drives down. Pass to Quinones. Loses it.
Pass out to Rayo. Rayo shoots for three again around the rim. Rebound almost by Rosa, but it will fall into the hands of Jacobson.
Jacobson pass to Flynn. Jacobson with the screen, but it goes to Chin. Up for two. Good.
Quinones across midcourt to Rosa. Rosa dribbles in to O'Brien. O'Brien shoots for three off the rim. Rebound by the Tigers. Foul called as Rayo rips the ball out of the hands, and that is going to be against Somers, I believe. Yes, a foul against Decker. Tigers will inbound under their own basket. 109 until the half. 32-10 Tuskers.
Dugan's taking over half court. Makes a move, drives inside the paint. Goes off someone's leg and out of bounds.
They're going to stay there. Yeah, the Tigers will inbound under the Somers basket.
Burns inbounds it deep to Flynn. Drives in and up for two off the front.
Rebound tipped by Rayo and eventually picked up by Rosa. Rosa passes up to Rayo. He's going to head into the paint as he passes to Quinones. Quinones works his way, and he's fouled when he went up for the layup. Quinones will head to the line as we take another look at his moves in the paint and the foul. Quinones will shoot two with 40 seconds remaining. First one is good. And second will be good.
Sharkey takes it down the court to Dugan. Finds Chin to Sharkey. Still outside the three-point. To Jacobson. No one has made a move inside the paint. Sharkey with the ball at the top. Now he finally moves into the paint. Pass to Jacobson, who puts it up for two off the front. Rebound by Rayo.
Rayo passes up to Decker. Decker gonna use his size to get through everybody. Off the backboard and rolls in. 3 seconds and counting left. And the Tigers will not have any time. We will head into halftime. Your Somers Tuskers in the lead, 36-10. Let's take a look at one last replay from Decker off the backboard, around, and falls in. We'll be back in just a few moments with halftime.
Thank you to the SCF for sponsoring. With over $2 million raised for Somers Central schools via grants and scholarships, the Somers Education Foundation has provided our schools with supplies since 1994. The SCF hosts community-wide events such as Trivia Night, Whiz Fit Challenges, and Cupcake Wars. They have also funded countless teacher and student grants, making our school districts a better place. To donate or for upcoming events, please visit scfny.org. Thank you to Mancini Realty for sponsoring. They are family owned and are located right here in Somers. Mancini Realty takes pride on their personal service and extensive local knowledge, and they will be your realtors for life. Visit ManciniRealEstate.com for more details. Thank you to C Clean Commercial Cleaning for sponsoring. The area's leading healthcare, educational, and commercial facilities trust C Clean to provide healthy, safe, and comfortable workspaces for over 40 years. Find out more at cleanishealthy.com. Thanks to TriStar Floor Care for sponsoring. Somers' best property specialists restore, protect, and maintain various materials such as wood, tile, and stone, as well as carpet and upholstery. Located in Westchester and Putnam County, TriStar will provide you with the very best of service to your liking. Visit tristarfloorcare.com for more details.
And thank you to GAD Air for sponsoring. They greatly specialize in heating and air conditioning solutions and have held a promise to deliver you great service since 1999. Visit gadair.com or call today. Now, welcome to halftime here at Somers High School. What an interesting game this has been. It currently is a 36-10 score. We're a little bit out of date on our scoreboard. But yes, 36-10, and I'd like to start by just honoring each of the seniors who have been playing phenomenal. This game on the Somer side has been mostly the seniors, a few juniors and sophomores getting in here and there, but our seniors, Nico Quinones, Leo Kaime, Julian Rosa, Chris Decker, Ben O'Brien, Armand Rayo, and James Bryn.
Stats. How are you?
And Jack, I need thoughts on the first half.
All right, I'll start with the Tigers for first here. Offense definitely ran out of Flynn. Flynn has had the ball more than anybody today. He took it over half court every time except 3. He's been their guy to bail out, not get as many points as they hope, but he's definitely that bailout player. They're like, we need someone to try and make something happen, and that's exactly who he has in the offense. Their defense, a lot of fouls, a lot of fouls. Obviously not something you want, obviously not something you can have to win a game. That's going to be reduced. That needs to be reduced to hopefully minimal, 1 or 2 for the rest of the game. And they just need to play less aggressive. For the last 5 minutes of the second quarter, they took a lot of 3-point shots and didn't necessarily drive in as much. I know it didn't work in the first quarter, but you can't give it up. You can't just be shooting threes and hoping.
Yeah, I agree. And, Somers have played a phenomenal game so far. I mean, 36 points compared to 10. They outscored them by 26 points there. I'd say probably led by Kaime and Decker. And you also had a few 3-pointers from Rayo here and there throughout. But this has been a really good team game so far for Somers, and what they need to do in the second half is they just need to continue what they've been doing. It's worked nearly perfectly, and they've had the few fouls here and there, but fouls are bound to happen. That's just how the game works. That's why you get 5 fouls before you're removed from the game. At the Tigers, I mean, there needs to be a very interesting halftime speech going on right now, and I don't know if they're going to be able to recover from it. It's going to be a difficult thing, especially since I feel like Somers plays just as well, if not better, in the second half of their games as they return to warm up to the court. Jack, what do you think for the second half?
For the Tigers, just minimal fouls. Gonna need to call some different plays, effectively get the ball in the hoop, and just keep the spirits high. Don't give up yet. I know you're down 26 points. It looks bad. It truly does. But you just need to, stay with it and hopefully rally to try to make it a close game.
4 minutes left until halftime. We'll conclude, and we got to do final score predictions to end it off here. I mean, we're at 36-10 right now. What are we thinking, Jack?
I'm going to think pretty bold here. I got 74.
Wow.
To 26.
That's a little much, I think. I'm going to go on the side of 63 for Somers and probably 29 for the Tigers. But, I mean, obviously, they're not... I don't think they're going to be able to turn this game around completely, but they're going to do a little bit better in the second half than they did in the first. And that's going to wrap it up for our halftime show. We will be...
Cooper's prediction for final score is 67-41. It's our cameraman.
And that's going to wrap it up for us here for halftime. We'll be right back with you with the second half.
Watch the Somers Sports Broadcast, where we break down the world of sports.
Back, he throws. There's two defenders on the tight end.
Interview guests.
We're here with Coach Packard, who will be interviewing today.
Predict upcoming sport games.
To win it 26-23, the Chargers win.
Debate sports.
Who is the best NFL team of all time?
The Cowboys have won 5 Super Bowl titles.
The Patriots, one of the best teams.
Discuss our opinions on the latest in the world of sports.
Alex Bowman. I think he could make it far. He's been impressive.
And much more.
A fumble. This could be game.
I'm with
Nicky Duffy.
Dean Palzall.
I would definitely say DP, Dean Palzolo. He definitely had a great game.
Just a Hail Mary. Will he get it? Bounces off the Bears defenders. Touchdown.
When I first joined last year, you wanted me long distance, but then you threw it.
And I think by now we've really proved that we are the most dominant team in Section 1.
It's going to be a pick. Picked off by Miguel Iglesias, and he's going back.
Watch our weekly talk show episodes of the Somers Sports Broadcast. You could find them on YouTube and Spotify.
Welcome back to Somers High School for the second half. And while we have just a moment here, let's talk about Somers' coach, James Loughran. He's been coaching boys varsity basketball at Somers for a little over a year. He is off to a hot start this year with Somers. He has led the team so far to a pretty solid 6-6 record, which hopefully they'll make 7-6 tonight. And the Tuskers, they started off the season 4-0, and that was a huge mental boost for him. But he says he will have to keep up the same work to keep the team rolling and ensure more wins are to come. And as for Coach Joe Michaela for Croton-Harmon, he is new as well. I mean, he's been coaching as head coach for 2 years now. And this season not going as well as planned. They're currently 4-7, only winning 36% of their games. 30 seconds left on the halftime clock. Somers in their final huddle. Coming out for the second half will be Decker, Rosa, Kaimeg, O'Brien, and Quinones. Still awaiting on Croton-Harmon to take the court. For them out there will be Flynn along with Dugan, followed by Sharkey, Fleming, and Chin. Rosa to inbound.
Quinones to Decker. Out to Kaimig near the corner, across into the paint. Decker puts it up.
Flynn takes the rebound, passes far up, and that shot is rejected by Decker. Ball swings all the way around to Chin, and a missed shot there.
Decker drives it down to Rosa in the corner, back to Decker in the paint. Decker at the line. First is good. Back to the line for a second. Up and off. Rosa has it. Pass to Kymick to Quinones at the top. So O'Brien drives in just inside the three-point line, puts it up, off. Rebound by Chin.
Flynn pass off to Dugan. Finds his way back over to Fleming. Fleming back to Flynn. Finds his way around to Chin. Passes back around for Sharkey to take a shot. That's good. That'll be the Tigers' first points of the second half.
Quinones goes over half court. Decker to Kymick. O'Brien. He's going to get fouled on the basket.
See the replay. O'Brien to shoot two. That foul was against Chin as O'Brien's first shot. Good.
O'Brien second, up and in.
Flynn to bring the ball up court. Dribbling, trying to get around Rosa. He finds his way to Fleming. Fleming trying to dribble into the paint. Passes out to Sharkey. Sharkey shoots for three off the rim. Rebound by Decker.
Decker drives it down. Pass to Quinones. Moves in. Makes a move. Looks who has the open. Kymick into O'Brien. Drives up for two. Good!
Flynn to bring the ball across midcourt. Finds his way down to Fleming. Fleming out to Dugan. Dugan to Sharkey at the top. Looks for the shot. Doesn't have one. Swings it around to Fleming. Fleming up top to Chin. Chin to Sharkey. Sharkey up top to Flynn. Flynn dribbles. Inside the three-line, shoots, and it's good for two.
Kymick taking it across half court. To Quinones. To Decker. To Rosa. Rosa drives in the paint. Up for two. Off.
Flynn, bring up court. Layup from Chin there.
Quinones. Pass to Kymick. Into Decker. A little overthrown.
Flynn tries to pass to Dugan down low, but it was knocked out of bounds by Rosa before it got there. Sharkey inbounds to Dugan. Dugan loses it and recovers. Sharkey pivots, takes the shot, passes out. Finds its way over to Flynn, who misses the three, and Decker far away, misses the easy layup. And then Dugan will bring it back up for the Tigers. He passes off to Flynn. Flynn goes up for a layup on his own, goes off. Decker will have another shot. And this time he nails it 43-16, Tuskers. Dugan at the top of the key. Passes off to Flynn. Flynn dribbles in, takes a shot off the backboard, falls into the hands of Decker.
O'Brien, pass behind the back. Moves in into the paint, puts it up for 2.
We can talk about that after, Gavin. Take a replay. Take a look at this pass replay from O'Brien's shot earlier. Substitutions for Somers onto the court now will be Bryn for Decker.
O'Brien's first is off. Dugan.
Bring it up court. Trying to work around Rosa. Pass up to Sharkey. Sharkey trying to fight his way through the paint. Up for the layup. He's good. 45-18. Sharkey with the layup.
Quinones moves down quick. Finds Rosa. Gets tipped, but O'Brien gets it. Drives up for 2. Off.
Dugan will pass it all the way up. That's going to be an easy layup for Perez, just coming into the game for the Tigers.
Quinones. Perez meets him. Passes to Rosa. To Rayo. To Bryn at the top. Back to O'Brien. To Rayo at the top for 3. Off. Out on Dugan. Somers inbound.
2:30 left in the third period of play. Substitution now for the Tigers. It's going to be Jacobson in for Chin.
O'Brien in the corner. Passes to Quinones. Moves into the paint. Up for 2. Good.
Dugan taking his time working up court. I don't think the Tigers really have this time. He's going to work around Rosa, and Quinones will come off to guard him, but he will still work his way in for the layup off the backboard.
Quinones takes it across, meets Perez. Finds Rosa. Takes it back in, up, reverse layup, miss. Koleski on the rebound.
Dugan trying to get past Rayo. Calls for Sharkey to come screen. Rosa will switch and guard Dugan. Dugan still looking for options. Passes over to Sharkey. Sharkey dribbles, shoots off the rim. Rebound goes to Dugan and stolen by Rayo. Rayo is going to have a break. He's going to go for a layup, and it's good. 49-22. Dugan bring across half court again. The Tigers taking up more time than they have, and almost a steal by O'Brien as the pass to Koleski. Pass into Sharkey, passes out to Jacobson. Jacobson works his way into the paint, shoots off the rim. Rebound by Jacobson. Passes out to Sharkey. Sharkey loses it, but he's going to regain past to Perez. Perez passes back out to Sharkey. Sharkey for 3 off the rim. Rebound by O'Brien.
O'Brien drives. Finds Rayo at the top. He moves in. Back to Quinones for 3. Off. Rebound by Rosa. Back to Quinones in the paint. Foul!
Quinones fouled. Multiple Somers guys waiting for substitutions. See your replay of that there. Quinones, his first shot. No good. 14 seconds. And now for Somers comes Justin Williams Conroy and Jack Sanborn. It's good, and he will sub out for Grief Martin. Dugan tries to dribble pass. He gets by. His shot is going to be off the side of the backboard, and after some bobbles, there will be an inbound play for the Tigers. Wasn't sure who touched it last. Inbound blocked by Conroy. Inbound to Dugan. Dugan shoots almost immediately as time runs out. That will bring the third period of play to an end, and we will be right back with you with the fourth quarter of the game, 50-22, Tuskers in the lead.
Watch the Soma Sports broadcast, where we break down the world of sports,
Back, he throws. There's 2 defenders on the tight end.
interview guests,
Here with Coach Packard, who will be interviewing today.
predict upcoming sport games,
To win it 26-23, the Chargers win.
debate sports,
Who is the best NFL team of all time?
The Cowboys have won 5 Super Bowl titles.
The Patriots, one of the best teams.
discuss our opinions on the latest in the world of sports,
Alex Bowman. I think he could make it far. He's been impressive.
and much more.
A fumble. This could be game.
I'm with
Nicky Duffy.
Dean Palzall.
I would definitely say DP, Dean Palzolo. He definitely had a great game.
Just a Hail Mary. Will he get it? Bounces off the Bears defenders. Touchdown.
When I first joined last year, you wanted me long distance, but then you shoot it.
And I think by now we've really proved that we are the most dominant team in Section 1.
It's going to be a pick. Picked off by Miguel Iglesias, and he's going back.
Watch our weekly talk show episodes of the Soma Sports broadcast. You could find them on YouTube.
Welcome back to Somers High School. Tigers to start. Perez, guarded by Rayo. He will be fouled by Rayo immediately. Will be an inbound play. Perez inbounds to Flynn. Flynn shoots for 2. Good. 50-24.
Martin. Not sure what happened, but Somers will have an inbound. Conroy inbounds to Martin. To Rayo. Back to Martin. Up for 3. Good!
Flynn brings up court. Dribbles past Martin. He's going to try to go all the way in, and I believe he is fouled. Rayo knocked down. And Flynn will head to the line. Foul against Armand Rayo, his second of the game. Flynn's first shot is off the rim. Take another look at Martin's 3. Flynn's second shot is good, and Bryn will inbound to Martin.
Perez playing full court defense. Martin gets right by him, pass to Rayo. Pass to Bryn. Trying to keep the ball in his possession. Conroy can't contain it.
Ball ends up in the hands of Perez. He's going to go all the way down. Lobs it off the backboard. Whistle blown.
Looked like an attempted alley-oop.
Maybe. Potentially.
Martin takes it. Beats Perez again. He's going to drive all the way in. Up for 2. Good!
Flynn to bring it up. And ball bobbled around, ends up in the hands of Bryn. Passed over to Rayo. Rayo is pushed in the back as he attempts to shoot.
Rayo at the line for his first. It is around the rim and off. Croton-Harmon makes a lot of subs. And Hauser comes in for Bryn. Rayo for a second. Off the front. Croton-Harmon rebound.
Neville in to bring across half court. Passes down to Jacobson. Passes around to Sharkey up top. Goes for the layup and rebound by Martin.
Martin overpasses Conroy.
Neville brings across half court. Passes, attempted passes there, but unable to handle it. That's going to be back to Neville. Neville passes into the hands of Sharkey. Swings back around to Neville up top. Tries to pass up to Sharkey. Can't get there. Up to Burns. Burns off the rim. And touched last by Somers. It'll be an inbound for the Tigers. Sharkey will inbound. Inbound to Burns. Up to Neville. Neville nearly avoiding tripping there. He's going to pass out to Sharkey. Sharkey's shot will be good from inside the paint.
Frosty inbounds to Conroy. Drives down. He moves into the paint. Pass out to Martin. Struggle for it. Contains it. Drives in. Pass to Hauser in the corner for three. Off. But Jack Sanborn puts it up for the two.
Substitution, Perez comes in for Sharkey. Appears to be limping a little bit on his way off the court. Sharkey clearly in some pain. Perez to bring up court. Perez shoots for three on his own. Going to hit the front of the net and bounce out of bounds.
Martin from the Conroy inbound meets Perez near the three-point line. Hits Frosty, drives in, puts it up for two.
Perez will take it up court. 4:23 remaining. Perez can try to dribble past Martin on his own. He's going to be forced to pass. Unsure if that pass ever landed, but a foul was called. Attempted pass to Chin, who was fouled. He will head to the line. Chin will shoot two. First one is off the back of the rim. 57-27 with 4:18 remaining. Somers has a big lead. Second shot is off the rim and in. Hauser to inbound to Martin.
Martin moving it down near the logo. He picks up speed, beats Perez. Hauser for three, off. Rebound by Conroy. Back to Martin near the logo. Drives in again. Up for two. Good!
And one. Foul against Jacobson, his second of the night. Martin will shoot. Ball is live. Free throw is good, completing his and one. 62-68, Tuskers in the lead. 4 minutes remaining. Perez to bring up court. Dribbling around, loses it, ends up in the hands of Neville. As the whistle is blown, we're gonna have a foul against Karif Martin. It will be an inbound for the Tigers. You see, as he fell down, he hit the arm of Neville. Inbound to Perez. He's gonna shoot off balance, off the side of the backboard, and will fall out of bounds. Perez clearly not happy with the call.
Martin moving it down to Rossi. Hauser, who loses it out of bounds.
Perez bringing across half court to Neville. Swings around to Tovolsky. Tovolsky dribbles, passes down to Burns. Burns backs up to Tovolsky, finds Neville at the top. Back down to Tovolsky. Dribbles in, and he is fouled, I believe, by Conroy. Yes, that will be against Justin Williams-Conroy, his first foul of the night. So Tovelski will head to the line. Shoot two. First one is off the back of the rim and bounces back. 3:13 remaining, 62-28. Somers in the lead. Tovelski. Second shot off the back of the rim. Rebound by Williams-Conroy.
Williams-Conroy takes it over half court. Pass from Martin. Back to Conroy. Williams. Up to Rossi. To Williams-Conroy into the basket for two.
Inbound goes to Neville and back to Perez. Perez down to Neville. Neville finds Burns coming towards him. Toveski on the wing. Bounce pass into Neville. No foul, and it'll be roll out of bounds off of a Somers player. .234 remaining. Inbound to Perez. Perez on the wing. Throws a quick pass across to Neville. He can't complete the layup there. And in rebound to Conroy. Passes up to Martin, and Martin for an easy layup. 66-28. Just over 2 minutes remaining. Perez guarded by Martin. He will try to dribble all the way into the paint. Takes a long layup that drops in to make this a 66-30 game with 2 minutes remaining.
Sanborn inbounds to Martin. To Hauser. Drives in. Up for two. Off
the rim. And it will be controlled by the Tigers. Perez to bring across half court. In front of the Tigers bench now, guarded by Martin. He's going to dribble to the middle of the court, try to dribble all the way in on his own. Off the back of the rim. Quick pass up to Conroy. He's going to make a layup of his own. Perez takes the inbound. 1:23 remaining. Passes over Toveski. Finds Neville. Neville to Burns. Back to Tovelski on his wing. Dribbles in past Sanborn for a layup. 68-32 with a minute remaining.
Martin to bring it bounce to Martin. Moves in, up for two. Good!
Less than a minute remaining. 70 to 32. Tuskers in the lead. Neville tries to dribble it in. He's going to pass out. That'll find Jacobson. Jacobson back up to Perez, guarded by Martin. 40 seconds left on the clock. Down to Vesky, finds Neville. Neville going to work his way to the top. Hands it off to Perez. Perez tries to dribble past Martin, and he's going to lift the ball up in the air, and it'll end up in the hands of Hauser, who throws a pass to Burns. Finds his way back down to Neville for a missed three. Rebound by Hauser. Lobs it across half court to Martin, who will opt to dribble around for the remaining 10 seconds. Conroy with the final moments, and that will conclude senior night. Your Somers Tuskers take this game 70 to 32. Take a look at some replays here from the final moments. See the pass down. Three-pointer from Kai May at the beginning of the game. Rayo all by himself with a layup. And even Martin, three-pointer here. This was a big shot. Beautiful. And that will conclude tonight's broadcast. Your final score of 70 to 32. I'm Brandon Apney. With me, Jack Quinn. Thank you and congratulations to our seniors.